Hello again. This is Owen Crockett. And today I want to share with you some information. I'm still getting over my little cold I got here. So mind my voice. I kind of sound a little bit like Sling Blade, you know what I mean? But I'm going to do a video about what I've read about how much the government makes off of cancer medicine and how much money the government makes off of chronic pain medicine, how much the government makes off of MHMR medicine, psychiatrics. And also there was some facts that I found that were quite interesting and also deeply disturbing. So, I didn't find very much on the cancer. I apologize, but I'll dig a little bit more. Alright, so I Googled how much money is made off of cancer patients. And what I found is that in 2012, America made $124.6 billion. Now, given this information, it is not a mystery why the government would want to legalize kratom and CBD, and it's because that it can be very useful in treating cancer pain, and CBD can kill and neutralize cancer cells. They don't want that. Okay, because then they would lose $124.6 billion. Chronic pain. 80% of the world's opioid supply is consumed by the U.S. 300 million pain scripts written in 2015. A $24 billion market. So, given the fact that kratom and CBD both treat pain, it's no wonder they would want to legalize them, because they would be losing billions of dollars. Now, the one that was most disturbing was MHMR. Given the fact that I was diagnosed with depression and anxiety as an attention deficit disorder when I was 14, this really deeply disturbed me. MHMR. Meds kill nearly 50% more than heroin. Antipsychotic drugs alone net at least $14.6 billion a year. Americans consume 66% of the world's psych meds. This is interesting. They only work 25% of the time. They may actually do more harm in the long run. And that makes sense because we see all these lawsuits against psych meds. The one that has been shown, the one that's most prevalent in my memory, is Risperdal. And the next fact kind of ties into it. Lawsuits against psych meds are often settled with large payments and gag clauses, so they pay off people to shut them up. Typical America. Dr. Joseph Biederman and Dr. Timothy netted $1.6 million each from drug companies from their work in recommending powerful antipsychotic drugs for children. Those guys are monsters. So, given that information, it reiterates the fact that this is not about symptoms. The withdrawal factor that they're talking about is bullcrap. most of the people I've seen post about Kratom have never mentioned anything about going through withdrawal. My mom recently read that a woman, usually takes a week-long break here and there. And she never experienced any withdrawal. And all these overdoses, as I've said before, were tied in with controlled substances. So, this is all about money. Money, money, money. Typical America. So I just wanted to share that information with you. And we need to definitely fight for the medicine that works. And the medicine that won't kill us. Because these meds are killers. These meds keep people slaves. They kept you a slave. They kept me a slave. Those psychiatric medicines didn't work nearly as good as Kratom has. The pain meds don't work nearly as good as Kratom does, or CBD does. And CBD also treats psychiatric disorders. And CBD will help people get free of cancer, something that's killing them. So, continue to fight, continue to spread awareness, continue to send your letters to the FDA so they can't ignore the truth. Y'all have a good night.